Despite their relief at being liberated, the local Sunni population harbours long-standing grievances against the Shiite-dominated army. We see signs of that bitter divide when a soldier shouts, "We are Shia," and shoots over the head of a fleeing child.
What are you fucking doing?
It's not the way to win hearts and minds, and that will be crucial to the broader war against IS. There's no electricity here, and after the sun goes down, the city falls into darkness. Airstrikes rock the city. At dawn, the onslaught continues.
سيدي كناس؟
قناص سنايبر
احمد شنو ذيك العالم شوفها لو انا من عتارك
يعني شوفوا تعرض رموا عليهم من ذاك الاتجاه اتجاه العدو علينا
رموا على جماعتنا هنا؟
اي على جماعتنا كلهم هنا قاطع مالتنا كلهم قاطع المسؤولين لا النخلات البستان
احمد ضياء لا تنطق ضياء
سيد علي والله العظيم بالبستان والقرآن بالبستان افتحها الثانية.
It's easy to see how relations here could turn sour. This man complains his house was being shot at, even though there's no IS around.
اكو حركة البارحة بالليل عندهم؟
منو؟
دواعش؟
والله اللي بالبيت ما طلعت من الخوف البيت انضرب بالي وظليت قاعد والله.
يعني ماكو حركة؟
والله اقول لك انا قاعد هنا يعني ما شفت احد.
The highway past this point has not been cleared of roadside bombs, so the soldiers take the back way into the next front. Some residents still fear coalition airstrikes.
In my house, I have daughter and my sister. I sound big sound. Bomb. صاروخ شو اسمه what is the meaning of
Airstrike, yeah.
Yes, come from the airplane USA. Come to my house.
The soldiers have taken up a position at the Church of St George. They pour fire down onto IS fighters holed up in the suburbs below. As the soldiers enter a hamlet on the edge of the city, locals vent their fury at IS. But there's also confusion about who was with the enemy. This woman complains her son has been detained for no good reason, but the soldiers won't listen.
طبعا كان يقول أنا مع داعش. بعدين إيش عملوها؟ أخذوا هاي الورقة، أعطيت بيد الواحد ضابط، أخذ من يدي، أخذ ابني غادي وداها.
روحي لبيتك هسه أبوي.
روحي. كون ما عنده شيء ما ياخذونه. خليه. احنا جايين على داعش، هو يشتغل ويا داعش.
انطرقوا على سيدي.
على موي غير على داعش.
بس انطرقوا على سيدي.
يلا سعدان. هاي تعال
As more people flee the front line, it's clear IS snipers are not far away.
They're driving fast and the refugees are packed in low because we've been hearing sniper rounds come overhead, the distinctive crack or zing of a round followed by the thump that is made when a rifle's fired in a distance. There's another one. So they've made it out under fire.
The battle for Mosul is only half won. IS still controls the western side of the city, and the fight will not end here.
The liberation of Mosul from the Islamic State will be a very, very important achievement and a milestone in the battle against the Islamic State. But it will not mark the end of the Islamic State in Iraq or certainly in Syria.
The fall of Mosul will not end Islamic State. Contrary to the expectations of a lot of people, it will probably actually result in a spike in terrorism around the region, possibly in Europe and maybe even in Australia and the United States. The Islamic State has had a tendency to react to loss of territory by striking externally, and I think that's what we're likely to see again.
For many of the residents, it's time to put the distress of the past 2 years behind them and try out simple new freedoms.
The men in this village are making a big show of shaving off their beards, and the local barber is back in business. Assalamu alaikum.
What may seem just cosmetic, hairstyles and beards, is also symbolic. IS used brutal authoritarianism to alter the appearance of a whole community. This young man is having a trim that would have landed him and his barber in deep trouble.
والله ياخذوني هاي اول شيء على المقرمه الحزبه. يا اكتب تعهد انه ما زين هيك زيانه وجلد وياخذون هويتي.
For the people of East Mosul at least, this could be the beginning of a new era.
How do you feel now?
Oh, it's so good. It's a new life. I just born now. Yes, it's so good. Thank God and thank Iraqi army. They released us yesterday. Yesterday, yes. And now it's the life is so good, and we will keep it good. Yeah.
As we drive out of Mosul, it's hard to share that optimism. So many people in need of hope, so many reasons to fear the worst.
As the offensive into western Mosul gets underway, there are fears now for the safety of hundreds of thousands of civilians trapped in that part of the city. And if you'd like to talk to reporter Matt Brown about his experience in Mosul, he'll be taking questions live on the ABC News Facebook page. Next week, the oceans of plastic that we discard, how much of it ends up in the sea and in our food chain. See you then.